Good morning, it is day 4 of the trip, my third and final day in Copenhagen, and I'm getting ready to leave, which means I've got to try and pack all of my stuff into my hand luggage. This should be fun. I'm wearing absolutely everything that I own, but I've managed to get everything in the backpack. Whew, I'm wearing a vest top, 3 t-shirts, a jumper, a jacket and a coat. And I've got to carry 2 bags, but we are done. Goodbye, hotel room. Also, I shared that bathroom with 14 other rooms. So 2 toilets, 4 showers with 15 rooms not people, for 3 nights, and I didn't see one other human being in that bathroom. Not once, which is quite an achievement. I am absolutely melting already. In an ideal world, I would have just put the extra clothes on at the airport, but I can't fit everything in my bag, so I'm literally gonna have to wear all of these layers all day, and I'm already far too hot. Okay, it's cold outside. Whew. Coffee, S-train, let's go. There was a massive queue for Starbucks and the world's slowest barista, so I sacked it off and went to the platform where there just happens to be a 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven has saved my ass this week. The little town that I've come to. The castle is just up that way. Welcome to Fredericksburg Castle, the last thing on my list of things that I really wanted to do in Copenhagen. So I've come about 45-minute train journey out and then a 15-20 minute walk. So it's not in Copenhagen anymore really, but I really wanted to see this because this place is meant to be magnificent and they've got a special exhibition on at the moment that I really wanted to see. So we're starting off in the church. Look at how beautiful this place is. Fredericksburg Castle done. I got to see everything I wanted to see. Did enjoy seeing the exhibition for the Crown Princess's birthday. And now I'm going to do that 20-minute walk back to the station and get myself back into Copenhagen. Out these shops. Check out this bakery. Oh, it looks nice. Can't come to Denmark and not get pastries. Am I right? Here is what I got from the bakery. These two little cakes are basically chocolate cakes with marzipan, she said. Apparently marzipan is really popular in Denmark. She said almost everything has it in. I feel like it's not really like the most common thing in England. I think it's one of those things where you either like it or you don't. It's more of a Christmas thing, I think. I don't know, in my opinion. I'm going to save them for after lunch. So let's see if I can get them back into the city in one piece. I've crossed off all the touristy things that I want to do, all the places I want to go, and things that I want to do. There's 2 things left on there and they're both food related. I want to try something called smørrebrød, I think that's how you pronounce it, at Tivoli Food Hall. So we're going to go check out the food hall and hopefully get that there. It's a traditional Danish dish. It's basically an open-faced sandwich on rye bread and you get all sorts of different toppings on it, but I'm a fussy eater, so we'll give it a shot. So the smørrebrød though, however you say it, was alright. I feel like if it was homemade it would probably be nicer. I feel like it's one of those sorts of things. The last thing I wanted to do before I went to the airport was to see if I could get some children's books in Danish, just so that as I'm learning it I could practice reading. So I've just been to this bookshop behind me and bought a few books. Absolutely exhausted. The wind is like ice and it is very windy. And I've got about 3 hours until I need to go to the airport. I'm just wandering around, walking around in circles. So I've sat down on this statue. Have one of my little cakes, I think, and try and formulate a plan of what I can do for the next 3 hours, because wandering around aimlessly is not a good idea. Welcome to Copenhagen Airport. It is 17:35 and my flight is at 21:40. What is going on here then, eh? Interesting. Maybe because I'm a literal genius, I bought myself extra water because we're on the flight. How am I the only person that can forget that water's a blooming liquid? Now I've got to drink 3 bottles of water. Need to pay for the next 5 hours solid now. If the security's long, I'm screwed. Obviously me and my bags both got stopped for a random check at security. And the toilets are closed because they're being cleaned by a male cleaner. In other news, I have 3 hours and 40 minutes until my flight leaves, and I've just had so much water, I feel like an inflatable. Okay, so slight drama. The gate's just been announced and I'm going down to it, but I've lost my mask and I don't think they're going to let me board this plane. I'm panicking a little bit now. I don't know what I did. It was in my pocket. And then I went to the toilets, came back and went to put it on and it was gone. I've retraced my steps. I've even checked in the bin. Can't find it anywhere. I'm just getting really panicky because I remember putting it in my trousers pocket, thinking I'm going to need that in a minute. I'll put it there for safekeeping and I can't find it. I've checked everywhere I went and I don't know what to do. And I'm starting to get panicky. I went back to the shop to try and buy a new one, but it's shut. It's 25 to 9 at night. There's nobody around to ask for help. So it's getting really anxious. I'm hoping to God they at least let me put my jumper around my face. But it's EasyJet. They're not known for being helpful. But but there's every chance that they're going to turn around and tell me I can't get on that flight without a proper face covering. I'm going to go through my bag and see if there's something I could turn into a face covering, but I don't think there is. After panic calling my genius of a mother, I'd taken the vest top off that I was wearing and I've put it on like a scarf. I can now put over my face like a face mask. I've tied it at the back with the scrunchie out of my hair, and if I put my jacket on to cover the back of it up, I could probably get away with it. See, look, I could totally pass this off as a mask, I think. We're boarding, baby. It worked! I'm getting on the plane!
Opmærksom på, at der i flyvningen i dag kun må indtages alkohol serveret af kabinepersonale.